At WrestleMania 33, we saw the retirement of the legendary Undertaker after more than 30 years of being a professional wrestler. Here are 10 reasons why I believe he is one of the most important figures to ever step foot in the world of professional wrestling sports entertainment. When The Undertaker made his debut at Survivor Series 1990, the intimidation factors were his look and music. As the years went by, we saw the dark and purple lighting, pyrotechnics and smoke all being added to his entrances. None of this was done before for any performer in WWE. Now we see pyro as standard for many superstars, and special effects used on a regular basis, such as the ring videos used during the Randy Orton-Bray Wyatt match at WrestleMania 33. From very early on in his tenure at WWE, he had the respect of the locker room. This is very difficult to do, and having the respect of his peers meant that no one refused to wrestle matches with him, enabling the company to use him as they wish and against anyone they wanted to do so. He has always shown respect too. The Undertaker has never been outspoken about what happens either inside or outside the locker rooms of the company. Standing at around 6'10" and weighing around 300 pounds during his career, The Undertaker is widely regarded as one of the most athletic big men to ever compete. During his matches, he has performed moves on a regular basis that men his size are not expected to be able to do. From his leaping clothesline to his old school top rope walk and famous dives over the same, his athleticism is rarely matched, even by those smaller than himself. One of the biggest stars in the Monday Night Wars Attitude Era, he has remained loyal to Vince McMahon and the WWE. During that period, we witnessed many superstars jump ship to either WCW or WWE. It is well known that WCW would have liked to have signed The Undertaker, and he would have been well paid. Some continue to speculate to this very day that the reason why he did not leave was because the character is owned by the company. I feel that the American badass incarnation of the character, which is close to the real man behind the persona, proves that he would have been successful in a well-run WCW if he had actually taken the decision to leave. Although initially a basketball player, Mark Calaway began his career in world-class championship wrestling as Texas Red. Since then, his love for the industry has been undeniable. It is well known that he was willing to do whatever the company wanted him to do. Most major stars, especially in wrestling, are known to try and influence the direction and storylines of their characters. The Undertaker was never like that. Rarely in the championship picture, he won or lost when requested, realizing what was best for the product at the time. The storylines surrounding The Undertaker are one of the most unique aspects of the character. The character has always represented death, and all credit to WWE, this has always been acknowledged. The dark path he walked has always been shown, whether through his infamous feuds with Mankind and Kane, to the vignettes of him building caskets, digging graves for his opponents, or the revelations by Paul Bearer of the fire at the funeral home. The aura of The Undertaker has always been protected, and at times strengthened by the situation he finds himself in. Since his early days, and the feuds with many of the giants of WWE, such as Yokozuna, King Kong Bundy, Kamala, and Giant Gonzalez, unique matches have been held in which he featured. Casket matches have been a staple of the rivalries through the years, with both Buried Alive and Hell in a Cell matches also being seen later in his career. The Undertaker has become synonymous with hard-hitting and often physically brutal matches. Mark Calaway has always been a very private person. This carries on to The Undertaker, who is rarely seen in public and never attends the annual Hall of Fame ceremony, Paul Bearer induction aside. The protection of the persona is one of the most important things to him, so we have never heard him talk outside of the character, deconstructing and examining the aspects of what makes the character resonate with the public. As I stated earlier, he began his career in 1984, becoming The Undertaker in 1990. This means he has spent 27 years with WWE. During that time, he has witnessed the comings and goings of many of the biggest stars to ever step foot in WWE. This also means he has been present for and a part of several generations of the company's roster. He has wrestled many of these big names, from the days of Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Ultimate Warrior, to Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock and Triple H, to now the likes of Bray Wyatt, Brock Lesnar, and yes, even Roman Reigns. He inspired many of the wrestlers we see today, whether in WWE or elsewhere, to chase their dream of becoming a wrestler. Originally a villainous character brought in by the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, The Undertaker slowly became a fan favourite, with some of those in attendance dressing as him. Recognising the talent and dedication that he has, the WWE Universe quickly took the Phenom to their hearts. In recent years, one of the attractions of WrestleMania has been the annual Undertaker match. Although the famous streak was broken, fans still clamoured to see the dead man rise up to face another challenge on the grandest stage. The outpouring of tributes, thank yous, and well wishes after Sunday's WrestleMania just shows the high esteem that he is regarded with.